Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a new timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody. So please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to my amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, this is in fact, definitely a timeless reading. So no matter when you come across it, resonates with you, it is for you. But I do want to say that it is being recorded on November 11th. So 11/11. So happy 11/11. And also just a huge thank you to all the veterans on Veterans Day here today as well. Again, timeless, but I did want to put those out there. Thank you so much to all the veterans for your service. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in. See what the messages that need to come through for you here, Aquarius, are. Let's see what needs to come through. Ooh, for Aquarius. Ooh, okay. Way too many here. We'll go ahead and... That is the one that Spirit wants. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what else is coming through. Wow. Jumping cards across the room. It flew. Wow. Queen of Needles. Dang. They're just popping out everywhere. Six of Cups. Dang. There's something important that's showing up, or the Hierophant. Yeah. Something important that's showing up, or that has been showing up. King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Justice. Something important. We're going to get one of these to close off. It's going to be showing up here within the next, excuse me, couple of weeks. Aquarius. Yeah, something important is going to be showing up in the next couple of weeks. Feels very within the time frame that you come across this in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be unfolding. Okay. And it's important. It's something that it has a grand effect within your life, or in some area of your life. Okay. It's, yeah. You got look from a higher perspective. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. Proverbs 4:7. Okay. So this is coming through. It's almost as if you could be the fly on the wall, Aquarius, if you could be a little bit higher up, if you could like almost disassociate, which sounds wild, or detach in one way or another and kind of float up. Some of my training goes through that, right? Float up and see it from a different perspective, even see yourself from a different perspective. That wisdom, Aquarius, ooh, that grace, that it could lift you and shift things. Looking from a higher perspective could change everything for you. It could change everything for you, okay? Aquarius, this message finds you when you are meant to hear it, because some of you are super deep into something or too close to something, and you're not getting that wisdom, that higher perspective that is necessary. And so Spirit's coming through here, Aquarius, with that energy of separation, of pulling up, not separation from a person, but from a situation, from the closeness. Maybe for some of you, it may just be that you need to pull back to let it unfold, okay? Getting wisdom is the wisest thing that you can do. The wisest, wisdom, wisest, right? You have that internal energy, that internal knowing within you. But sometimes when you're too close, you just can't see it. So this message is coming through. You're seeing this meant to find you, Aquarius, because it's important in this aspect, in this moment within your life. Okay. You also have the Queen of Swords coming through here, clear of mind, honest, unbiased. That's exactly what needs to be coming through. So Queen of Swords is Aquarian energy, right? Sword energy, air energy is Aquarius energy. This is, you need to step into your own kind of badassery with that, in that Queen of Swords energy, that unbiased energy, that honest energy, that clear mind or clarity that needs to come through. If you're too close though, Aquarius, if you're not seeing things from a higher perspective or using that wisdom, it's almost like red flags have been coming up within a situation or within a project or within a relationship, both romantic or platonic, however that comes through, Aquarius. It's like red flags have been coming up, but you maybe haven't been paying attention, you've been turning the other cheek or what have you, because some of you are just too close. And that's why this message needed to find you, is it's time to step in that Queen of Swords energy. That Queen of Swords energy, she don't take no shit. She ain't go, no. She's cutting everything away with that sword, anything that's not truth, anything that's BS, anything that, and that is what you need to be in within this time, or moving into a higher perspective. There is riches here for you, Aquarius, okay? There's riches here for you. And that is why this message needed to come through. That is why you're finding this message when you're meant to. Because sometimes we get so close that we can't see it, in that higher perspective energy, kind of soaring above it, right? Almost like that eagle here is going to be very beneficial for you to be able to take a step back, be a fly on the wall, see things from a different perspective, even listen to other people who have been telling you, because someone's been telling you, just like this message is coming through, Spirit is telling you, someone has been telling you, or some people have been telling you something, but you haven't been wanting to hear it. You haven't been wanting to listen to it. It needs to be heard. It needs to be listened to. Okay. You've got the Six of Cups, innocence, reminiscing, playfulness, right? This is that energy. Some of you, the Six of Cups is going to be coming through with a reminder to really pay attention, okay? The Six of Cups comes through with like childlike energy or people from the past, that sort of thing. But for this, it's that energy of, you know what? What was it that was said? For some of you, 10 years ago, 5 minutes ago, right? It's going to come through in that way. There's an energy of, and that could be what's holding you within this too close, or this it feels like a thin perspective, not a higher perspective, but a thin perspective, very biased, very much looking at things from one way, only your way, and not ever seeing outside of that, or using that wisdom that you have within that. For some of you, it feels like home. It feels safe. It feels nostalgic with the Six of Cups coming through, that reminiscing, that innocent kind of energy. But if you're not careful, it feels very much like it could bite you, okay? And that's why this message needed to come through for you here, Aquarius. You have the Hierophant, mortality, wisdom, beliefs, okay? So this is coming through. Use your wisdom. Use that knowledge that you've already gained, the experiences you've already gained. Some of you, this isn't your first rodeo. You've been through something within this kind of vein before, where you've been too close, or you've seen other people go through a situation that you may be going through at this time. It's time for you to step back a little bit, get that higher perspective, use your wisdom, and let it unfold in the way that it's meant to, instead of being so close. For some of you, you're trying to force things, or force a hand, or force a solution, or force something within this, and that not using your wisdom, not using what you've already learned, not using that Hierophant kind of energy where you're like, I've had this experience, I've learned this, right? You've already, it's like limiting beliefs are holding you back, where you think that this is that, is that, is this, and it's not benefiting you, okay? So you're being asked to really use your wisdom, right? It's coming through here, double here, right? It's coming through all the way through to use your wisdom. And that's why this message is finding you. It's meant to, okay? You also have the King of Cups, compassion, diplomacy, balance, okay? Passion, compassion, diplomacy, balance, King of Cups. This is really moving back into a heart-centered energy. Trying to force, or working to force, or having this thin, again, perspective is not helping you. It's not keeping you in that compassionate energy. For some of you, it's putting you in almost a savage energy. I don't know why that's coming through, why that word specific, because it's not a word I generally use, but it's almost like savage energy coming through within this specific situation. Whatever it is, it could be something from childhood. Sometimes we learn things, we're conditioned to things, or right from childhood, where it doesn't feel like we don't have enough, or we're never the person chosen or something. And for some of you, you feel like this is enough, or this is you being chosen. And yet it could be exactly the opposite in its old wounds coming back, like a wounded warrior kind of energy. And that card isn't here, but it's almost like that's coming through here, okay? And you're being asked to really be diplomatic, or have that diplomacy, really use your heart to guide you, really let compassion lead the way, and let things balance out, let them unfold again, okay? Because this higher perspective, this eagle kind of eye energy is what is potentially going to, the word save you is coming through here within, from the heartbreak, from the heartache, from the pain, from that, for some of you, that past, that Six of Cups may be coming through with that conditioning, or with that past energy of feeling like maybe you weren't, or you didn't, or you shouldn't, or what have you. And now, like, weren't good enough, shouldn't have this good stuff in your life, that kind of thing. Not that you don't deserve it, because you most definitely do deserve all the beautiful energy, all the things. It's just time for a higher perspective to come through, that wisdom to come through. And you have that Wheel of Fortune, destiny, karma, luck, fate. Okay, this is fated to show up in the way that it is. It's almost like this lesson coming through, and it's coming through with the angel cards right here. Okay, so things are turning around once you use the wisdom, once you take a step back, once you, for some of you, even listen to the guidance and the advice and the knowledge and the wisdom that has been coming through, not only from other people who are like, hey, Aquarius, did you notice, have you seen this red flag? Have you seen, this is kind of odd, that's kind of weird, why is that happening, why is that coming through? Or how amazing is this, how great is that? And maybe you're not seeing that, because it can be on either side, right? That wheel turns, okay, turns, and it's turning in a new direction for you. Okay, so you're beginning to see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective, using that wisdom, using that no kind of Queen of Swords, taking no BS energy, cutting away everything else, so that the wheel, that destiny, that fate can turn in your favor within this higher perspective. Okay, now at the bottom of the deck, you do have justice, which we talked about. This is balancing out as well. It came through here too, right? Cause and effect. Truth, right? This energy of really having that fairness come in, that balancing of the two. This really, it's not, okay, I'm going to give you what I'm getting. This message isn't meant to disillusion you or to create anything. It's meant to balance out, so that you are seeing both sides. It's almost as if you're so close to something that you're only seeing bias, and Spirit wants you to come back and see, balance that out, right? You've got two balancing cards here as well as all the wisdom energy coming through. Balance that out, pull it back, and have an unbiased approach when you're not so close, when you've taken a step back, right? That's why you're meant to see this. That's why you're meant to hear this. That's why this message came through for you, because justice is meant to prevail here, Aquarius, and it is going to be coming through, but it is going to take you using that wisdom and seeking a higher perspective. Okay, let's go ahead and see what your last card out here is. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Yes, Aquarius, grace. Grace came through earlier, right? Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, gentle situations, and gentle environments. Exactly. Okay, exactly. See, this is why this was meant to come through for you. This is why you were meant to hear this. It was meant to find you, Aquarius, is because there is something that doesn't feel very gentle right now, very graceful right now. There is something that needs that higher wisdom, that higher perspective, and really surrounding yourself with that gentleness is going to open up that new understanding. It's going to cut away all the BS, right, that you're not going to no longer, and it's going to assist in balancing that out, in having that wheel turn in your favor, or in favor of a higher perspective of the wisdom. Okay. Whew. That was beautiful. I'm going to leave that right there. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, check out the second channel, That Wild Spark. Lots of amazing messages over there as well. They are for all the people, so the collective, all the signs, all the people, all the time. They are all timeless readings. They are all for all collective readings, so for everybody. So check that out. Again, That Wild Spark. There is a link down in the description box below, or you can just put the @ at That Wild Spark in front of That Wild Spark here on YouTube, and it will take you right over. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.